I haven't made a lot of smart choices. Nearing 30, I am nowhere near the standing I wanted to be when I was young. A raging introvert who was content with where life was just taking me. I had no real drive, purpose, or motivation to plan out my path. I was a straight A student in school and everything that was placed in front me, I put in the effort to succeed at it just cause I was inherently capable of doing it. I was the valedictorian equivalent in my school, not from the States, the person everyone thought would come on top, and I realize I expected everything to just fall in place. I believed that life would be an on-rails video game. Speaking of video games, I got hooked on World of Warcraft. Fuck that game. Chasing virtual dragons in my early 20s while I assumed my father would use his status in the prestigious company to get me in. Nepotism isn't shunned in our country, it welcomed. But changing times meant that he couldn't. Instead I joined a sister company that sapped the soul out of me by making me work my ass off 72 hours a week for barely any pay. I hated it. In most jobs you only needed to work a few hours. In this, I had no time to eat, and the pressure of finishing whatever task you were handed can seriously break you. I had seen people, grown men, cry in lavatories or just drink themselves to a stupor once they reach their lodging. The only reason I pushed myself to show up to work every day was I believed it that in time, I would get enough experience to join the parent company, where the pay was much higher, and hours less gruesome. No luck there either. Hiring froze and I either had to stay in the current position or quit. I said fuck it, used whatever I saved and started pursuing a degree in IT at 26. Another mistake. The college I went to was nothing but a diploma mill that gave away free A's to students so they can up their chances to transfer to the States or to Canada. I tried my luck at transferring too. Found a good college in the Midwest with a great scholarship program, but failed the visa process. They never gave me the reason, but I believe I was too old to be an undergrad, and they used that against me. More failures. That's when I sat my ass down, opened Learn Programming, watched as many free YouTube tutorials on programming and learned whatever I found so I can at least make a career for myself. I got an internship at a startup and continued to improve myself. Got promoted to a full-time position with praise from my superiors, and now I am looking at starting an MS degree to further my knowledge. What made me realize how impactful this career choice was losing someone I loved and cared so deeply for. It made me realize that the one solid choice I've ever made in my life that could actually help me redefine myself and give me a purpose was my decision to sit down, open up a playlist for JavaScript tutorials suggested somewhere here and start taking notes. For that, I owe my life and my sanity.